Aquarius. All right, 2023. Let's get our 7 directions reading. We have the Fantasy Cat Oracle deck. We'll find out what's going on this year, your overall energy, and also just tap in a little bit to what happened last year. What was going on last year? Then we have another one just to show you the artwork. Woo! Last year you were climbing. Yep. Just climbing, just not really looking down, not really looking back, not really worried about where you're going, just having faith and gratitude to those who are supporting you and offering you the means of which you can climb higher. But cats, when they climb trees, they don't have any fear. They're not worried about how they're who, what, when, where, why, how they're going to get down. They're just worried about going up. Not worried, but they're focused on going up. They're focused on getting to the top and getting to higher ground. So you were climbing last year, Aquarius. You were climbing to a higher ground. And this year, attitude, desiring transformation. Yes. Yes, dear Aquarius. You have been through it all, Aquarius. Some of it to your own detriment, some of it your own doing. But, and I mean no offense to that. We have to take accountability, right? If we're going to heal. Every one of us have done something to, okay, so the attitude, desiring transformation, how, prepare yourself for big changes. It's been beautiful to see, Aquarius, your journey this last year and the healing, and the release from the karmic cycle. Like I said, I believe you, Aquarians. I believe that the dawning of the age of Aquarius, I believe in your soul contracts. You wanted to be here. You wanted to be, as Aquarians, you wanted to be here. There's a reason why you're on this earth right now, for the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and you are Aquarians, the water bearers. So in order to be here and participate in the events that are coming, you wanted to, how can I say it? You wanted to take the advanced class and tidy up you wanted to tie up the loose ends of karma. You wanted to clear the slate so that you could be ready for this transformation at this time. And it was a difficult task, Aquarius. Hats off to you. Pat yourself on the shoulder. And you see this, there's this feeling of protection with this dragon playing with this kitten. Okay? Desiring transformation. And last year it feels like you were going somewhere, you were climbing and you weren't really sure. But now you didn't really sure where it was, you weren't really sure where you were going, where it was leading, but you followed your heart and you kept going. Let's see, what is that? 13. And I just want to see, the advice is put one foot in front of the other. And that's the action. And the advice, the higher the view, the better the options. Yeah, so I feel that you took on a very difficult task. Aquarians are also ruled by Uranus, which is considered the black sheep of all the other planets because of the way it sits on its axis and the way that it orbits and rotates. So some of you feel that way, Aquarians. You are the people who bring the new. And a lot of people look at you sometimes like you're weird, you're different. But you're here, like my mother was an Aquarian and she had a biracial baby in the 1970s on purpose. So, and you can only imagine how that went down. But yeah, I love that on the bottom is this enchantment. The bottom of the deck. And this is about you seeing the magic and the beauty, being your enchanted self. Beautiful energy. It's beautiful because this card, enchantment, is about your magic and it being needed here on planet Earth. I just want to see what the advice is. I don't know them by heart. Cast the spell that only you can weave. That's the action and advice. Your intention is supported by the universe. Wow. It's magical time. A lot of people don't realize that that we are in. The reason why there's so much turmoil and chaos is because the shift is coming. The shift, and the darkness is really trying to hold on to its power, its control over. There's like an imbalance in the force, if you will, and the darkness is really trying to hold on, and but this is why you cleared your karma. This is why you came and attempted this difficult task to face and deal with your karma. It was hard. It was lonely. It was sad. And there were times where you probably thought, why me? Why am I being punished? Why am I not loved? Why am I not... But a lot of you, it's already over. And for some of you, it will. There's this transformation. There's this enchanting transformation this year. And it'll all make sense. It'll all make sense, dear one. We have North, which is mental. We have East, which is spiritual. We have South, which is emotional. And we have West, which is physical. We have above, excuse me, we have below, and we have within. Bottom of the deck. Yep, the Fool. I love it. Clean slate, Aquarius. What was will be no more. This is a clean slate. This is you co-creating with the universe with faith, optimism, an open heart, no baggage, belief, trust, faith. Actually, not even belief, knowing. This is your clean slate this year. And there's this enchanting magic that the universe has in store for you. It wasn't all in vain, Aquarius. There was a purpose, and I feel that a lot of you signed soul contracts before you came here. You knew it was going to be hard, you knew it was going to be difficult, but you did it with the strength of your mind and the strength of your will. You kept climbing and climbing, you kept going. But now there's this enchanting transformation. I love it, this clean slate. You're at ground zero. You have cleared your karmic energy, your karmic debt. You have paid your karmic debt. You have cleared your karmic slate. And now here you are at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Why are you here? For that, Aquarius. I love it. Okay. Just do these. So we have the Light Seers Tarot I put down first, and now we're doing the Queen of the Moon Oracle for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. And there it is, Patience. Oh, I love it on the bottom of your deck. This is a very exciting card because it is this journey was about that, the journey. It was never about, it's not just about the destination, but you are coming to the end of the chapter. You're coming to the close and of something, a long journey. And the green corn moon, that's at the end of the summer, the fall. And it means that this journey is over this year. This is the last of this part, this segment of your time, your journey, your path. The red balloon is about keeping your sense of humor, keeping a light heart, remembering the good times that you had and the fun times and taking them with you as you close this cycle out. But this is a 36, which is a 9. It's coming to a close. Green corn moon. The corn is green. The harvest is almost ready. At any day now, you could wake up and the harvest will be ready. And it's funny because you have fruition on the bottom, right underneath patience. The harvest moon and the green corn moon, it's almost time for the harvest. But most importantly, being patient, temperance, and remembering that it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about what you learned through the pain, through the suffering, cleansing. It reminds me of that clip from, what is that M. Night Shyamalan movie where he says the broken-hearted are the more highly, the broken are the more highly evolved. Suffering is cleansing. You've heard these things before. Similar things, these things, similar things. That's what it's about. This wasn't just about making you suffer. This wasn't just about, this wasn't just about life being hard. And the challenges and the obstacles and the letdowns and the disappointments and the betrayals and the tremendous pain and the loneliness and the darkness. That's not what it was about, Aquarius. It was about the journey. It was about what you had to learn, what you had to cleanse to get here. And now you are free to be your enchanting self. That cat that's inside the lantern is her. That's her seeing her spiritual beauty, her spiritual uniqueness. I love it. I love it. I love it. Patience. You're almost there. And faith is so important right now. Because again, I feel there's this reward because you just kept going and you didn't look down and you didn't look back. It's also about remembering those who, and being grateful for those who supported you. 2022, transformation. Yeah. An enchanting transformation. That may just be the title of your reading for 2023. There's a magic. There's, pearls are created when some kind of irritant gets into the soft shell of a clam, an oyster, whatever. Do they both make pearls? I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. And the pearl is actually what comes from the shelled creature dealing with that irritant, that grain of sand that's making life uncomfortable, and what comes out a beautiful pearl. And that's what this journey has been for you, as it is for all of us, Aquarius. But we are not, we are not at the dawning of the age of Cancer or Sagittarius or Leo. We're at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So Aquarians, I feel like there's a reason why you came here to lead. My beautiful Aquarians, extract the pearls. I love it. Okay, let's get into this reading. I'm excited, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck. Yep, self-mastery. the quickening of personal growth, welcoming yourself home, mastering. How beautiful. First up, North, which is your mental energy, your wisdom, your choices. We have Ancient Dragonfly. Oh my God, 28, a 10, completion. Right? 2 + 8. 2 is balance, harmony, peace, abundance, love. 8, mastery, self-mastery. 2 + 8 is 10, completion. Release the 1, you get the 0, the clean slate. Ancient Dragonfly, this is about releasing this year unhelpful beliefs, patterns, recurring habits and themes. This dragonfly is waiting to carry all of that away from you, to transmute that. The ancient dragonfly, wow. This is just about letting it go. Because you're almost to the end of the journey. This is so beautiful. And we have discernment. Why, yes. Discernment. This is what it's all about. This is what the journey is all about. Discernment, as we discern through this world, using our spiritual eye, our physical eyes, our senses, discerning, using logic and intuition. I feel that there's a discernment about, and we have another 10, completion. And this is, I feel that the Spirit is trying to tell you that this was what this was all about. Your path was learning how to come from a place that is centered, empowered, centered, balanced, from listening to your intuition, applying your logic, filtering things through your heart, really learning to discern. Because this energy can keep you from things that are unhelpful beliefs, right? So if you have unhelpful beliefs, you're not going to see clearly. You're not going to discern clearly because there's negative thinking, there's negative thoughts, there's negative memories. And we have discerning. I'm getting discerning what you, and look at the similar energies here. 4 of Pentacles, Aquarius. This is a card of stability and security and abundance. This is a card that represents holding that which you consider valuable, what you have worked for. Not letting anybody take that from you. She has a rune, if you'd like to look up that rune symbol that's on her earring. But I'm feeling too discerning what you want to hold on to and what you want to let go as well. The 4 of Pentacles, she's got her money purse. The things in life that she's accumulated that are important to her, that she's not going to just give away to someone. Wow. I just really... I love this. Really discerning what you want to keep and discerning what you want to let go of. Discerning what's important. Discerning when to give and when to withhold. Not being too overly generous, not being overly miserly, not giving too much of yourself and not taking too much from other people. But in this image, she's holding close to her what she feels is valuable, close to her heart. In your spiritual energy, your illumination, Spirit of the Bear. And this is what got you through this journey to this point, to 2023, was the Spirit of a Bear. And it might have been a solo effort. You might have had to go it out alone, but you adapted. And there were times that you were strong as a bear, and there were times that you were very vulnerable. But this is a card that is about strength and vulnerability. Adapting to your circumstances. And this is also a solo effort, a retreat. Spending time in introspection and quiet, like in the hibernation, especially in the winter months, which we are here and now in the Midwest. These winter months. And then emerging from that hibernation with fresh ideas, a fresh perspective. But you are strong. You have the spirit of a bear. You have a spirit of bear in your soul. You're in your illumination direction. Yeah. Oh, and there we go. Another one, a 1. So we release the 1. We start at the 0, the Fool, the clean slate, right? So this is the dark moon. And this is the night before the moon, the night before the new moon. This is the dark moon. This is a time 1. This is for releasing. Releasing, this is that ancient dragonfly energy, resting and releasing. A lot of people don't understand that when you do spiritual work, energy work, when you're releasing, when you're staying focused and pushing back, you know, that which wants to bring you down, bring you back, bring you darkness, control over you. It takes a lot of energy, and you need to rest. So this is a card of resting. If you need to rest, but this is about freely releasing what you no longer need. And I feel like that discernment is, there's something some of you need to discern, you need to let go of. You're holding on too tightly to something, and it's time to let it go. Spirit of the bear. Because you made it to where you're supposed to go. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Obstacles, opposition, you know. Work with your frustrations. Work with the people who can help you get to the next level. 5 of Wands. You know, that's the only that I feel like this is what's going to stop you, is if you don't let go. This is what's going to impede you, become obstacle or an opposition, is if you don't let go. And some of you may even want to work with the moon cycles, the dark moon, you know, and then on the new moon, you plant new seeds for new dreams, new goals, new desires. In your emotional, your heart energy down here in the south, so we have north, east, now we have south, we have grandmother moon. Some of you may have a grandmother on the other side who is an ancestor who is with you, coming to you in dreams. But this is a card about getting in touch with moon cycles, getting into the habit of releasing what you no longer need, and planting goals and, you know, cultivating the new. We may read grandmother moon. Water energy here in the emotional energy. Yeah, and then we have January, the wolf moon, which is the moon that is tomorrow. Coincidentally, the wolf moon, the full moon, and this is about what you're hungering for. This is also about there's a story about a young man who's asking his grandfather about the 2 wolves, basically your shadow and your illumination, your dark side and your higher spiritual side, and the battle that he feels within between both of them. And his grandfather is like, there'll always be a battle. And the young man asks, well, which one wolf will win? And grandfather says, the wolf that you feed. So this is about feeding the joy and the prosperity, the positivity, feeding that which you want to grow, feeding that which you want to cultivate, not feeding the negativity, not feeding the doubt and the fears, because that is the wolf that will win. That is the wolf that will grow. There's also a sense of something calling you, something you're hungering for, that needs to be fed. And so again, we have grandmother moon here, and then we have the King of Wands. And this is you staying positive, staying in your power. Again, a rune on his magic wand. There's a salamander on his shirt. A salamander is a fire being. It's about taking your authority, understanding your power and your authority. You have the lion representing strength and grace, the lion's heart, and you see there's a crown of fire. This is about being positive, and staying in your power. And the King of Wands is very attractive energy. The King of Wands is very magnetic and works with the law of attraction. Very optimistic, a leader. So this is definitely about you feeding that part of you. I want to read Grandmother Moon really quick. 11. So Grandmother Moon is about a shining example. This too shall pass, and trusting your feelings. Getting control over your emotional body, having faith in how you feel when you are synchronized with the divine energies of Mother Moon, being the creator of your own world. And that's what the King of Wands is. He's a creator. He goes out there and he takes action on his ideas and his dreams and his desires. Definitely creative energy there. And this is what's there for you. You're going to create something this year. It's time for you to create what you've been so hungering for. And you have the power. And then again, it's about you remaining positive. You know what I love, though? I love that Grandmother Moon is 11, and I love that hunger is 29, which is 11. This is the year to manifest that which you probably thought you could not manifest, Aquarius. Physical, your introspection, your action, your physical body. You have Record Keeper. This is, again, your divine blueprint. It's time. You signed a soul contract. You have a divine plan. And it's time for you to step up into your transformation, your enchantment. This is also, the Record Keeper is also a card of, you know, you can't really see. There's like musical notes up here. There's like some music. And then there's a library. This is about finding clues, epiphanies, aha moments. You may listen to a song that you've never listened to, or it could be a song you've listened to a million times, but there's going to be a message, a revelation, something that resonates with you, something that just makes you see clearly. Same with the books. Some kind of information, some kind of truth that it is now time for you to find, to achieve. For those of you who write, for those of you who have something to do with music, it's time. It's in your blueprint. The Record Keeper. Just want to see what the energies are of Record Keeper. Your divine path, the shared learning, and the wisdom of an elder. And you have resistance. Interesting here with hunger. This is a card about not resisting. Stop resisting what you need. Stop resisting what you're hungering for. This is also a card about sharpening your mental sword and staying focused on not allowing anything to throw you off, going after what you want. And it's interesting that this came up right across from the Five of, they always do this. They always mirror each other. Five of Wands. This is that resistance, obstacles, opposition, interference, resistance. Yep, because you got this. Man, you got the King and Queen of Wands, Aquarius. Yes, this is this enchantment, this transformation, this enchanting transformation. The Queen of Wands, again, first of all, she's got a black cat, which signifies luck, good luck and good fortune. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are very bold, expressive energy. They're very sexy. They're magnetic. They're attractive. They're optimistic. But look at her. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look at my power. Look how amazing I am. Confident, brilliant, light. Stop resisting who you are. Stop resisting your power, Aquarius. This was all part, this journey of this. And here it is with the King and Queen of Wands. This is that self-mastery. Beautiful. From above, from the angelic realm, you are being guided. We have the silver wolf always at your side. This is about your instinct. When you take off on this journey, this is who's by your side, this wolf, guiding you. Knowing that whatever, you know, the fool, when you go off on the fool's journey, you have no idea what is ahead of you. You have no idea what the future holds, but you have your faith and your trust in the universe. You have your intuition, you have your magic, your beauty, your energy. And that's what it's about, knowing that whatever happens, you will navigate it and you will find your way and the universe will guide you and you trust yourself. Yes, and just remember, you have 13 here now twice, because you have 13 in the climbing, you have 13 in civil, which is just reduces to 4. 4, 4, 4. Angels are with you, and then when you have the trust, this is trust in yourself, trust in the divine, trust in your higher power, because you are watched over. It's okay for you to trust yourself, your instincts, your higher power. Yep. And that look at this fire energy. This is that transformative energy. This is you learning to trust yourself, understanding, not resonating, living in your truth. This is also the egg moon, just so we know, is in, I believe, April. It's in the spring sometime, the full moon. So this, these moons might have some energy for you. So in the spring, something exciting is coming in, and they're asking you to trust that good things, good energy is now coming your way. And this was also, again, about learning. Below, Goddess Butterfly, yes. Some of you are going to get your sexy back. I'm going to tell you right now. This is about being ready for transformation. This is a card. I'm going to read this because this is a card of transformation. This is a card of things coming into equilibrium and you being ready to spread your wings and fly. Yep, resilience. Strength and resilience. This is what you learned. This is what you gathered on that long journey. Burdens, heaviness, these obstacles, things that you're carrying with you that need to be released on the back of the ancient dragonfly. And you have 10 of Cups, Aquarius. The happiness, the emotional joy, prosperity, family, friends, love, community. Some of you, this is a family. You're ready for love. You're ready for intimacy. You're ready for that relationship. This is 10 of Cups is the card of joy, prosperity, blessings, abundance of the things in your life that fill your heart, that make you happy. Within the Lakota tribe, this is, again, that community, the support, your ancestors. The Lakota tribe, within the path. You're being guided. It's time to walk your higher path. This is what you've been climbing towards. The path is about, it's time to walk your path, and that even though you might be walking through the darkness, don't worry about who, what, when, where, why. Allow the divine to work it and do its magic. Have that trust. This is why the trust is there, because the divine will find a way. And it looks like you're supported and you're loved above and below with the Lakota tribe here. I love it. Sun shining from within. Joy, strength, vitality, healing, prosperity. Look at that. This is the best card in the tarot that you can get in general. You know, this is the happiest, brightest card and you have this coming from within you. Another rune on her skirt, another runic symbol. Talk about a transformation. Let's read self-mastery. I want to read self-mastery and the path, dear one. Self-mastery, the overall energy of the Native Heart Healing Oracle cards. And it's a 2, another 11. The quickening of personal growth, release and renewal. This healing mandala holds the 12th dimensional energies that are being collectively experienced. These energies are becoming more and more prominent as the earth aligns to higher vibrations. You may have felt physical symptoms such as dizziness, ringing in the ears, headaches, anxiety, or nausea from certain foods. These are just a few of the symptoms that may appear as your old self is clearing away the debris to make way for something new you are integrating. Yep, your enchanting transformation. It is suggested that you simply allow the symptoms to pass, but do take the time to offer yourself more love, nourishment, and attention. Ask yourself, how may I support you today? This mandala was created on 8/8/2015 to represent the commanding energies of the Lion Stargate and signifies the great and expansive times of change we are currently in, Aquarius. Created mathematically as an 8, this mandala will assist you and your crystalline self as you integrate the higher photons of light that are being poured forth from the Creator at a level you are ready to receive, Aquarius. Consider yourself worthy. Don't question. Trust. And look, you got this Page of Wands. Yeah. Wow. The card indicates that you are this card indicates that you are on an accelerated period of growth. On a soul level, you have asked for this advanced stage on your journey. That's why the Record Keeper is here. This is part of your divine blueprint. This is what you came here to do. This mandala simply asks you to continue to flow and remain anchored within your heart space. As your soul experiences tremendous growth, be aware that this no longer needs to be tedious. It can be as gentle as you choose it to be. And I feel that with this dragon gently playing with a cat. This transformation, it can be as beautiful and enchanting as you want it to be. You know, and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, this is Phoenix energy. This is transformation energy. This is rising from the ashes. At its foundation, this mandala speaks of self-mastery. All the different paths you have chosen thus far have led you to the same place, to you. Capital letters. Your core. Your divine self. The journey to self-mastery is the most important journey there is. And that's what this was about. It was about the journey, not a destination. So, know your higher guidance celebrates your achievements. Yep. Coming from above. Your higher guidance celebrates your achievements. Embracing your soul's calling to self-mastery. Yes, it is true that self-mastery is an infinite journey. Right now, all you have to do is be, capital letters, that and nothing more. Your inner star is shining and with incredible luminescence. It is up to you to create new ways of being within your newly created world for all to see. Hence the King and Queen of Wands. That's that balance. It is up to you to create new ways of being within your newly created world for all to see. Know your brilliance will spread at the speed of light. This is you discovering, transforming, and this is you going out and doing, creating a world full of light. Let's go out and build a world of light. That's the quote from the book that comes with this card deck. But I do want to read you the path, which, you know what's beautiful about this is an 8 as well. I love it, 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 I love it. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. Yep. Yep. And that's this resilience, being courageous and moving forward. When we accept where we are, acknowledge what needs to change to grow and begin to love ourselves more completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. We often decide we want to follow a more authentic way for ourselves, and our desires become more aligned with the needs, wants, and values of our true selves. Imagine we are lost in a dark forest and can hardly see. There is no visible path, and every way looks exactly the same. We feel burdened by shadows and are not sure we should even move because we are so paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. Then the sunshine somehow breaks through the clouds and leaf canopy, and there ahead is a path illuminated in golden light. It is clear now. The direction we should head. The path is not only visible, but it is inviting us forward. And so, instead of just standing there, we can't wait to step on it and move forward. The path is lit, and now it is time to walk upon it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I'm sorry, forgive me, Aquarius, but I have to read you the Goddess Butterfly because this is a card of transformation. And you being ready to fly, you being ready for love, real love, because you love yourself now. You love and trust yourself. Self-trust is how you build all other trust. But the divine is asking you to trust and trust the clues and messages and guidance that you're receiving. This is transition, nonverbal communication, and soulmate. Goddess Butterfly blesses you with love and transformation. This was in your below. This is above to below. This mandala represents to those that are ready to spread their wings and fly and nurture other precious souls who are awaiting their own transformation, because there is your journey and your story has so much wisdom and guidance and value to those who are coming after you, Aquarius. You will notice the butterfly within the mandala is surrounded by a circle of small pods. These pods represent those souls who are awaiting metamorphosis. And a large part of your journey now is to show them the way. Nurture them as you would yourself. You have all that you need. Now is your time to share your gift to the world. This mandala speaks the language of love. This language is not heard by the ears, but quite simply felt by the heart. The language of love is universal, and all that walk this plane are fluent with the dialect of the heart. So practice communicating in this way. No words are required. It is a silent transfer of love as we pass one another, any other. There are no rules, simply love. This goddess of love, butterfly, also represents the love in your physical life. If you have been seeking love, seek no more. Open your heart and take the hand of love as you dive into the depths with another. It is time for your hands to interweave, your hearts to connect, and your souls to smile as you recognize each other and journey forward together. If you are in an existing relationship, the presence of Goddess Butterfly will touch your hearts as you deepen your connection of unity. And that has this 10 of Cups, the love in your life, the community, the people. And we have this, the Lakota tribe here, which is about community. It's about ancestors, your tribe, loyal friendships, and the global village. All right. We're going to do an animal totem. And this will be, just pay attention to how, this animal comes into your life throughout the next year. Just be aware when it comes into your awareness, if it's talked about, if there's an image, a film, a cartoon, a drawing, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a bumper sticker, just pay attention. You may see this animal for real. And it's a confirmation and affirmation for you. Too many cards. And I love it, Aquarius. You got the fish. Which represents feminine energy, fertility, and abundance. The fish is a sacred symbol to many peoples and has assumed the form of deities and other supernatural beings. As a creature of the water, it is associated with feminine, life-giving energies and is often a character in creation myths. The trio, a tribe from the tropical rainforests of Brazil, tell the story of Parawa, a fisherman who is visited by a spirit woman that rises from the body of a fish. The spirit woman shows Paparawa how to cultivate plants and how to cook them. To the Peck people, Indians of Honduras, the nine-eyed mermaid Serena is the mother of all fish. The Peck people would have special ceremonies before fishing to ask Serena for permission to take some of her offspring. In the painting, the head of a woman is framed within the body of the fish, emphasizing the feminine aspects of the animal spirit. Fertility and abundance. Yeah, it's a very creative year for you. Very creative time for you. And it's just interesting, the fish and the water bear. It's like there's something correlating there. I love it, Aquarius, and I'm so happy for you. Yeah, look at, I just found on the floor the Eight of Swords. This is those unhelpful beliefs that need to be let go of. Because you're not seeing or discerning. And the swords, the only swords that came out, the only sword card that came out the entire night, Aquarius, is the Eight of Swords. You have to let go of these unhelpful beliefs from the past, because that's the only thing that's going to stand in the way of your transformation. And you have the Void here, and you have the Ancient Dragonfly. I love it. Spread those wings, Aquarius. There's magic here for you, Aquarius. It wasn't all supposed to be dark. It's not all darkness and suffering. And just because something has always been doesn't mean it always will be. It can be changed. It can be transformed. It can be alchemized and transmuted. And you can build something bigger and brighter. So stay in your optimism, stay in your light. This is a beautiful reading, Aquarius. I wish the best for you in 2023. Aquarius, just so you know, as a side note, I'm going to put last year's 2022 reading in the description box below. It's always good to look back and see how that resonated and how accurate it was, and always interesting, yeah, to see it in hindsight. Thank you again, and I wish you the best.